I remember you. I don't remember you. Was I supposed to remember you? Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Cmoore and this is Cmoore-Books. I apologize for my low energy. I am not feeling very well. So it's kind of a miracle that I'm even filming this video. But I have, miracle of miracles, fulfilled every one of the prompts. I switched out 2. So for middle grade, I read Big Tree by an author I really like, Brian Selznick. I read How to ADHD by Jessica McCabe. I read a standalone, and I can't remember which. This is one of the ones I switched out, and I can't remember what it was, but I finished the standalone. For Adventure Request, I read Harry Potter and the Cursed Child, which I absolutely loved. I read, for First Letter, I read Room to Dream, which was great. I'm excited to continue on with this middle grade series. For Portal Fantasy, I just switched this one out, and I do remember what I switched out. I switched out for, oh my gosh, Sorcery of Thorns by Margaret Rogerson. Because Keeper of the Lost Cities, I'm reading with my chapter book club at work at the library, and it's my first time reading it, and I don't want to read ahead because I have a tendency to sometimes forget to not drop spoilers with the kids in the book club. So I don't do that. I'm not going to read ahead. And then for the final one, Pink on Cover, I read Betting on You by Lynn Painter, and I finished that and absolutely loved it. So I read all 7 in one form or another. Let's get right into the tosses for February. Yeah, don't know how it's February. My brain can't comprehend that, and well, it's not comprehending a lot of things right now, but let's get into it. Okay, so one thing I forgot to mention, misses are not going to count this month. I am surprised I'm filming this entirely, and I'm also participating in Battle of the Girl Bands, and so I'm going to try and match up as many of the books for that readathon as possible, and so we're just going for 5. Just going for 5, no count of misses. And I originally thought about just sitting on the bed and tossing, but I'm gonna try my best to stand. In worst case scenario, I'm gonna pull over my chair. So let's see how this goes. Oh gosh, I might need some caffeine for this. My Mountain Dew Major Melon is looking really good over there. Oh, okay. Well, that's not so bad. And we have, oh yes, favorite author. Okay, so our first prompt is favorite author. And so I picked Destroy the Day by Bridget Kemmerer. This is the final book in the Defy the Night series. I totally thought this was a duology, so really glad that finally getting some closure. So it's sort of like, oh gosh, there's like this mysterious illness, and like there's not enough, oh gosh, it's starting to sound like COVID. Never mind, we're not going to talk about it. It's amazing. Just go read it. All 3 of them are out now. You won't have to wait for anything and not get to the end of book 2 and think, with like an hour left on the audiobook, like, this doesn't feel like it's wrapping up. That's because it didn't, and there was another book coming. So, my mistake. Thankfully, I only had to wait a year, but that year felt like an eternity. So, now I can rectify the situation. Okay, I'm gonna reset. drinking some caffeine. I should probably be drinking water. I did drink orange juice with Airborne, so at least there's that. Okay. Oh, that was a good shot of me. I feel like sick me might be better than non-sick me, although the first shot it took all 10 to get it, so I'm not really sure that's true. Out of comfort zone. Okay, and for our next prompt, we got out of comfort zone, and so I chose, let me see if I can get this book, is Checkmate by Ali Hazelwood. It's probably an odd choice, you're thinking, but I am not a fan of Ali Hazelwood, so it's kind of out of my comfort zone, but this is, so it's very majorly out of my comfort zone. Like, this is her first YA book, so I'm like, is this gonna be smutty? Because I don't like those kind of books, but it has chess in it, and I find chess interesting. I'm not very good at it at all, like literally at all, but I'm willing to give it a go. So I'm going to try this YA book. That doesn't mean I'm ever going to read her adult books, because I know that those are extremely smutty. So yeah, I will at least give the YA one a try, get out of my comfort zone a little bit. I'm not willing to go a lot, just a little bit. Okay, on to number 3 already, thank goodness, because I'm already feeling I could just sleep for another like 100 years, like Rumpelstiltskin. Yes. I was a little way too excited, but okay, we have science fiction. And for science fiction, I have chosen Project Hail Mary by Andy Weir. I've been wanting to read this one for a while, and so it's on my 24 books I want to read in 2024. It's also on the Battle of the Girl Band TBR. Oh, I probably should mention that. So is Destroy the Day and that one by Ali Hazelwood. Good grief. Check and Mate. I'm gonna go through the whole thing, the whole TBR at the end. So for that one, but clearly all the brain cells are not firing right now. But I'm trying, folks. I'm trying. So I know Project Hail Mary, the guy wakes up in space and he's like the only one like awake. He doesn't like remember where he is, how he got there. And I watched The Martian, which I enjoyed. And I want to read the book The Martian eventually. So we're going to read this one first and then go back to The Martian. So, but I like me some science fiction. It's time. Hey, for number... Wow, I wrote 32 times on this thing. Wow, that's a lot. Okay. Number 4. Because I was starting to have my doubts, but it really was on number 3. Okay. Okay. Well, I don't know where that one went. We're just gonna buy it later. Oh, okay. Okay, this. They're getting a little angry. Really? Oh my gosh. Okay. Okay. I still have 6. Still 6. Oh, it was so close. Now you move back. It was just toying with me. Oh, that's just cold. That's just cold. Okay. 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 I knew it was going too well. Okay. Got 8. I got 8. 2 have been lost entirely, but at least for now. Okay. Oh my gosh. Yeah. Come on. Please. Please. Beg of you, just let me hit 1. Finally. Okay. It is. Well, sad book goes with my state of what I'm feeling right now for how long that took. Okay. And for sad book, this is going to probably be a really like off-the-wall choice. But this is for the adult book club at my library, which we're meeting this week, as long as I don't still feel like crap, because I'm not going to get everyone sick. Everyone else is older than me. That's all I'm going to say. But Killers of the Flower Moon, the Osage murders, and the birth of the FBI. So according to Storygraph, it had a very high rating of sad. Set in the 1920s, the richest people per capita in the world were members of the Osage Nation in Oklahoma. After oil was discovered beneath their land, the Osage rode in chauffeured automobiles, built mansions, and sent their children to study in Europe. Then one by one, the Osage began to be killed off. The family of an Osage woman, Molly Burkhart, became a prime target. One of her relatives was shot. Another was poisoned, and this was just the beginning, as more and more Osage were dying under mysterious circumstances, and many of those who dared to investigate the killings were themselves murdered. So as the death toll rose, the newly created FBI took up the case, and the young director, J. Edgar Hoover, turned to a former Texas Ranger named Tom White to unravel the mystery. So, it sounds like it's going to be really sad. People's greed is, I really don't understand it, but sounds like it's going to be an interesting, sad, and powerful read. So I'm excited to talk about it, and it's going to be an interesting discussion book club. Okay, we're into our final one. Pray it doesn't take as long as the last one. I apologize if that hit you. Yes! Okay. Miracles do happen. Apparently I stuck this on really hard. Okay, reminds me of rainbow. Reminds of rainbow. Reminds of rainbow. I chose, no, I have the UK cover, so this totally fits. The Girl Who Fell Beneath the Sea by O. Which I think this cover is so much prettier than the US cover, just my opinion. So that's why I bought the UK edition over the US edition, because I like that cover a lot better. And so she sacrifices herself because her brother's beloved is apparently supposed to be the legendary true bride of the sea god, and so Mina jumps in her place because her brother is just so distraught, and there goes our journey. It's taken off. So yeah, I've started like a little bit of it, but I might have to go back a couple chapters because some people's names I'm like, wait, who are you? It's like, did we meet before? A lot of things are not sticking upstairs right now. So, yeah. But I am liking it. It's really interesting so far. So the fact that some people, I'm like, I remember you. I don't remember you. Was I supposed to remember you? But here we are. Okay, so this is a small stack because 3 of them I only have on audio. But I also wanted to share my Battle of the Girl Bands TBR from Storygraph, because I have become a huge fan of using their reading challenges. I also need to sign up for Pro. Again, I had like a month free and I really enjoyed it. Oh my gosh, just yay. Okay, it wasn't loading and then it was. And okay, why? Oh, this looks completely, everything's upside down compared to like where it looks different on the iPad versus the phone. It's freaking me out. So I chose Team Cheetah Girls. Like, I do love the Cheetah Girls, don't get me wrong, but I mostly like chose it because I liked the buddy read options more than I liked for the other girl bands. So that's why I chose the team I did. I'm sorry, but that's honestly how I feel. So that's how we got where we are. But first prompt, read a book with a cat in it. I chose Ava and Taco Cat. This is a middle grade series. I've read the first one, so this is the second one. It's been a while since I read Ava and Pip, which is the first one. And then read a book with an animal on the cover. I chose The Wild Robot Protects. This is the third book in this middle grade series. There are fish on the bottom. They're very small, but they are indeed animals. Some of you might say, well, there are technically, oh my gosh. I can't even finish that sentence because words are hard right now. Can't even think of like the main classification of a fish. Nope, it's gone. It's gone. Next one is to read a book set in New York. So I'm reading Percy Jackson and the Titan's Curse. I am finally continuing with the Percy Jackson series. Yeah, I still haven't. This is me finally picking up the third book. Or is that the fourth? No, I feel like that was the third. I'm gonna do it, guys. I'm gonna finish the Percy Jackson series for the first time in my life. Eventually. And then the next prompt was read a highly anticipated read. I chose Emily Wilde's Map of the Other Lands. So, I'm really excited for that. Oh my gosh, this is turning out horribly. Guys, I apologize. This is just terrible. Well, next is read a book with a cover that screams at you. I can hold this one up right here. Destroy the Day by Bridget Cmoore, because this cover just screams at me. Well, hello, Penelope. Oh no, she's. What are you gonna do, baby girl? Oh, okay. Okay, sit down. My dog has chosen to sit on the bed. I'm afraid she's gonna knock everything over. Okay. Apparently she's feeling lonely. Okay, next is to read from an author you have not read before. I chose my baby was Project Hail Mary by Andy Weir. The next one was to read from a BIPOC or LGBTQIA plus author. I chose Amari and the Night Brothers by B.B. Alston, which I've been wanting to start this series. Okay. Oh my gosh. Can't get anything to focus, including my brain. Next book is to read a book that starts with a C. I chose Check and Mate by Allie Hazelwood. Because why not? And then the next one is to read a book with the words step, girl, party, or together in the title. So I chose The Girl Who Fell Beneath the Sea by Axio. And then next is to read a book from your shelf that you'd be consider getting rid of. I've thought about it. I'm not sure. So Anatomy by Dana Schwartz. So I've either considered reading it, getting rid of it, or I've almost considered buying the second one without reading the first one. Does that either of those two extremes make sense? No. The next one is the Buddy Read, which I've read before, which I could probably grab, but I'm too tired. So it's the Do-Over by Lynn Painter, because I'm just going to keep on Lynn Painter kick right now. And finally, the ultimate read, or the group read, which is A River Enchanted by Rebecca Ross. So we'll see how I feel about that one, because I read her YA series and I was not the biggest fan of it. So those are all the books that I'm planning to read. So net, how many books is that? 1, 11, 13. I think it's 13 because the rest of them are on there. So 13 for Taylor Swift. That seems like a great thing. So thank you so much for watching. Sorry I'm so scattered right now. It's been a day. But now I have to edit this. It's gonna be hard, but I'm willing to do it for you because you guys are awesome. So like, subscribe, really appreciate it. It would be the best. Y'all are the best. Just remember who you are, where you live, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye, guys.